Hello, Silent W. Also, excuse me for a moment. For some reason, it's not capturing the game. So, bear with the noises while I attempt to fix this. Okay, so welcome to the stream. Welcome again to Silent W, first time chatter. Thanks for stopping by. The game we're going to be playing today, or that we are attempting to play today, is one by the name of Abriss, Build to Destroy. And the reason I say attempting is because it's just straight up not being captured by OBS for some reason. It was working literally a minute ago, before I started the stream, and then as soon as I started the stream, it just decided to stop working. So maybe I can do a window capture? Oh, that definitely doesn't work. It's not working. For some reason, this is a problem with Unity. It's not a problem with this game, technically speaking. It's a problem with the game because it uses Unity. But Unity does not like OBS for some reason. I don't know why. It's just a constant struggle to deal with it with these games. So let's do this instead. And it's not doing it, which is great. Anyway, so background, Abriss released yesterday. What is this? What is going... Play anyway. Anyway, Abriss released just the other day, and the reason I'm playing it is because I played the demo for this game, like a couple weeks, months ago. I don't remember when exactly it was. It was during one of the Steam Game Festival things. And it really impressed me because it's just, first, it looks very cool, like graphically. And it is a... Okay, hold on a second. Where is it? There it is. Display 2. There you go. Okay, so full screen projector on this screen so I can see what I'm doing in the wrong view. Display capture. There we go. All right, so as I was saying, this game is a game about building towers to destroy other towers and other structures. And it's really cool. Like, honestly. It reminds me a lot of Besiege, if you ever played that game way back when. I've got to go back and finish that game at some point. I literally just quit in the middle of Tolbrand. I think that was the second level or something. I really need to go back and finish that game off. Like, it's been a long time. But, yeah. So, Abriss is more of a puzzle game. Besiege was more of a sandboxy sort of puzzle game where you had to... The puzzle was less about using your resources efficiently and more about trying to figure out what actually works in order to clear out the enemy army or whatever. This game is closer to a normal puzzle game where you have a limited number of blocks, and using those blocks, you have to destroy the tower on the other side of a gap or whatever. But this game is really, really cool. And we'll sort of get into that right now. So, first, you hold the right mouse button to rotate. Hold the left mouse button to move. Alright, so the first thing you get are these ultra heavy cubes, which you can use. You can click the left mouse button to place a part. Or if you use the mouse wheel, you can rotate it, which will be told to me in a second, I imagine. Hold to move after placement, release to build. Right, this thing. So that allows you to, like, lock it onto a surface, and then move it into the position you want without having to worry about it, like, clipping to another side. Scroll while hovering to rotate parts, just like that. Destroy all red targets to win. So each one of these structures will have like a red glowing core or whatever. And the nice thing is, those usually explode. You can also destroy them by using stuff like falling buildings, or just knocking the building over, generally speaking, will do it. 87% destroyed in one move. And you can always go back and try again if you want. Alright, so next up, we've got connector blocks. Connector blocks are useful because they allow you to actually connect these blocks up. So the ultra heavy cubes I had in the first level weren't connected up. They'll just like... Let me see here. Always with the phone calls. So what happens with the ultra heavy blocks is they will actually fall over and like disconnect and like fly in whatever direction. However, if I use these like this, yeah, I want to move this here. Like, you'll see all these blocks will, like, fall off as I have the thing fall over. The connectors keep these as single slots, though, so these pieces will stick together. But, like, see, these ones are still there, and they're all connected up. Although the piece that was on top of there should have been remaining, which is odd. I mean, the pieces aren't indestructible. Next level. Destroy targets on building grounds to unlock them. So, this is the... I had to destroy these ones over here, right? But I can also destroy this one over here to unlock this spot as a building ground, since I can't get over there. So let's get some heavy pillars over here. I don't remember if you get to keep your blocks for these. Go. And... boom! Look at that! Yeah! That's satisfying. It's so satisfying every time. Ah, so you don't... Alright, let's reset that then. I won't use these pieces. I should be able to do it just with these ones alone. Yeah, I can do it with just those ones. I probably should take out that connector block on the top then. So let's reset that as well. Go. Oh, I didn't even have to somehow. Some of the pieces just went over there and smacked those ones. So what I was supposed to do is I was supposed to unlock the other build spot over here. And that would have let me, like, send up another one that could just smack into those. But I didn't even have to. And I was like, what? God, 1% off. Use rotators to turn parts. So this is a fun one. No, actually, let's change that around. Let's make the ultra heavy cube there. Alright, so connect up. Alright, now, here's the fun part, ready? We can do this, but this game is also one of those rare, PC games that actually has a photo mode. So, I can push P and change it to Peach, or Ferris, or Faith, or Blut, or Abrams to have lens flare, or Morpheus to have whatever this is. And just for funsies, there's also guides here so you can sort of get a good aspect ratio for stuff. And you can move to free camera if you want. But, if I were to do this as well... Okay, so first off, push the button. Yeah, look at this. So, I can render this out with a filter. So let's add, let's see, Abrams, Blut, Faith, Ferris, Peach. Let's go normal. Let's render this out, though. Reprocessing. Saving it. Oh, wait, I think I don't need to do that again. Alright, so I'm gonna go to... Let's go to my folder here. That's in my app data. And local low. Randwerk. Abriss. There it is. 2 of them. Why are there 2 of them? Oh, of course, since I rendered it twice. Anyway, there you go. I've completed it. I have destroyed everything. It's all gone. Yes! But most importantly, if I go back here now, I can go to Twitter, for example. Let's go to my Twitter. And I'm just going to post a little thing we have recorded here. There you go. Now the GIF is loaded up on Twitter. You could actually see it yourself. I don't need the second copy that I made. You got the explosions everywhere. You got the rotating camera. Like, it's perfect. I love it. It's so good. Use bombs to create explosions. Which is useful here. So, if I were to, for example... Let's put a connector over here. And let's see. I think I can do it here. Let's get that over there. Let's get that over there. And get another 2 on each side. And then stick a bomb there. Each of those will hit the entire thing. Yeah, good. Now watch this. Ready? So I could detonate one at a time, or I could push this button to detonate both at once. Wait for it. Okay, apparently that is... because they weren't attached, they were just starting to fall wherever. But yeah, look at that. Oh, so close. Right click to undo. Okay, so I want to hit this probably over here. It's a pillar. Oh, I see. I think I see. This one wasn't in the demo. This level is new. So what I think I can do is I could drop that one off. Put the rotator there. Slap that there. Connector. Another one. Connector. Another one. Connector. And a bomb. Ah, well that didn't work. So I gotta redo this all, because I didn't... It sticks on the top part, like over here, but it doesn't stick on that side, is why. I thought it would. Okay. I don't... Restart the level. That was a... That's a new one. Let's try that again. This time without physics breaking. Yeah! Honestly, I would have liked it more if it had come from the bottom so I could get like the nice thing of everything like flying upwards. Okay, now we're gonna revert this one because I want to... Okay, so here's the fun part, right? I can actually set photo mode to go to different time speeds. So I can go like at 0.1 speed in order to get a good picture of this. Ah, messed up. Okay, let's try that again. Revert. Okay, so if I do that again... Wow, that's actually much faster than I was expecting it to be. I gotta get able to, like, I know I can do this. Okay, let's stop time. Look at this, man. Look at that! And if I wanted to, I could swap to the GIF as well, so get a nice capture of that thing going. Now, let's go to the next level. Destroy activators to use machines. Oh, this is new. Huh. Well, that didn't work. Let's try that again. What? Why isn't it? That was weird. Nice. Oh, I see how it's supposed to work. I have to use that to destroy this part. Oh. Because there's no way I can build something to reach that. Okay. So in that case... Heavy pillar. Connect. Heavy pillar. Connect. Heavy pillar. Connect. Heavy beam going across like this. And a bomb. Why not? Let's stick a connector on there too. So I put the bomb in the right place. Which gives me, rather, a clear shot. To the final one. God, this game's so cool. So I guess I actually could have done that in one, couldn't I? Build joints with hinges, which are just rotating surfaces. That's exactly what they look like. Nothing too fancy going on there. So I'm getting a bunch of pings. What's this about? Let's see. Game update. Giveaway. Alright, nothing too crazy. Oh, look, there's a bunch of these things here. Oh. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. Okay. So let's take a look over here, right? This is our base. I have a lot of horizontal pieces. I think this is probably best going in the center here. Actually, no, you know what? Put it on the side. The hinge is going to be on that side. Might as well make sure it's in the right position. Alright, let's get this here. Okay, I think it'll go like this, right? Let's see. Oop. Let's just test to see how this goes. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Exactly what I want. Get that over there. Should I? Nah, I probably should do it this way. I need a little bit of... Need a little bit of leverage there to get moving properly. Really, this should be a very very small part. Okay, so kind of, sort of. I was right. This should be a smaller section over here, and this should be longer over here. So let's put those there. Oh my god, how did that work? Didn't work that well, clearly. There's one still in the center there. But, oh, hey, that works too. Whatever, sure. I'll take it. Use thrusters for propulsion. Oh yeah, this one. Alright, so this one is, you can probably figure out exactly how this thing works. You take, let's say you take your heavy pillar like this. Then you take your heavy beam like this. Then you take your connector like this. And just put some thrusters on the back. And then just for funsies, you stick a thing on top here. Actually, you don't. Whee! That's what you're... Right. So you do this. So what you actually do in that case is you have... one heavy beam in the front like this. One heavy beam in the back like this. Then you gotta, like, do this for it, I think. Do this. Do that. And maybe put this in front. And it doesn't really work, does it? Okay, how about... How about this? Instead of doing this, we put one heavy beam across the... does it need to be on... It needs to be up a little bit. It needs to be up a little bit. So it's probably supposed to be like this. And away! Those red things should blow up any second now. Nice. Okay, 2-2, launch. Oh, okay. Sure. So these would be pointing downwards, which I really don't want to do. So I'm going to switch to... Free camera is F, right. So I could switch to free camera here. Then use that to place these like this. Oh, that's what the rotators were, isn't it? So this works. Like, that works. But what you were supposed to do... Nice. What you're supposed to do here is this. So, you have the two rotators on each side, right? Like this. Then you have these connector bits here. You put these on top. And then for good measure, you throw a bomb here, I suppose. So you use the rotators to rotate the thrusters into position. Activate the thrusters. And detonate when you get there. That's pretty sick, too. That's pretty sick. Use hinges to make chains. Okay. Circle. Okay, so I think what it's supposed to do is... Let me get one of these connector bits down here, because it's going to fall off the thing if it doesn't. So I think it's heavy pillar like that. Then... one vertical hinge. Up here, maybe? Probably need to do something like this, actually. So oop, nope. Didn't want to put it there. Put it there. There we go. And now... get a bunch of these like this. An ultra heavy cube on the end. Perfect. That's exactly what I want to see. Okay, so restart that, and then, God, I don't even know. Okay, so I think actually I take this off, put the connector block there, ultra heavy cube on the end, then thruster this direction, thruster on the bottom? I don't know. Let's see how this goes. Oh yeah, it's working perfectly. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this fucking thing. Hold on, that's another... Okay, I kind of like Faith for this, because it gets a lot of the color from the fire. Let's render that one out. Okay, so clearly this isn't quite done, but I can fix that easily enough. I'll just throw in another image here. I'm just uploading these to Twitter because they're so good. Seriously, it's just like every single one of these things is just so good looking. It really has a lot of the same energy as Besiege. It really does. All right, so I want to put this on top here, though. Where's... Why isn't it... That was weird. So the game is in early access, and there's a couple bugs I've already encountered. Like, when I was fiddling around with the, Whoops. When I was fiddling around with the sandbox the other day, I found out that you can't... That's weird. So they're showing up, they're just invisible. I found out that you actually can't, load things properly in some cases. Yeah, look at this stupid thing. Look at this. Next level. Connectors don't stick to frictionless build grounds. Okay. Interesting. So how do I do this then? How would I do this? Maybe... Maybe like... I got a lot of chains, so... To just... Okay, so they do just slide down. Okay, got it. So I have the right idea here, I think. So do this. Let's see if this works. Nope. Because of the angle, it was the wrong way. This should be enough. Hmm. Huh. Hmm. How do I go about doing this then? I've got to somehow... Oh, wait, maybe. Okay, what about if I do this instead? Make it so it's actually a chain. Actually, what I'm doing, I can just have them go horizontally, can't I? So if I do like this now... Six. No. Maybe... like this? What's this gonna do? Let's see. Okay, so that comes through and destroys one of them. Which isn't very helpful. So if I were to say, come over here now and... try doing this. Oh, because they can roll! They can roll! I was thinking I had to do chains. But if they can roll, that solves a lot of problems. Look at that. That's a thing of beauty. I wish I could move the entire thing over slightly, though. Just so I could get that thing on the side. But hey, it worked anyway. I got expert. Next level. Toggle gravity with an anti-grav device. Huh. So what is that? So looks like what I have to do here is I have to... What's... Uh-huh. So I need to... I guess... use rockets here to destroy this one, which is linked to that one? Hold on, I need to figure out how this works. Where'd the... what? Try that again. What? What's happened? Ah, I see. I understand now. Okay, so I'm kind of right. Put this here. Put those thrusters there. Keep the force nice and even. Okay, this is probably fine. Okay, as it turns out, that was too big. Haha. Uh-huh. Alright, let's take that back a second here. Wait, I did this... There we go. Let's try this. Yep. Ah, it knocked the entire thing off, which is not gonna destroy it. Because it's anti-grav, so it's just floating in space. Okay, let's try something stupid. Yeah, it doesn't quite work, unfortunately. Right, yeah, that wouldn't work, would it? Unless I balance this. Okay, so what went wrong there that time? Hey, worked. I'll take it. I'll take that win. But really? Jeez. Okay, fair enough. Corner. So we're in an anti-grav zone. It's almost certainly going to be something like this. Well, that didn't work. Yeah, okay, that works. So reset that. Put a thruster on the other side here. And let's attach a bomb here. So, 1. One. Interesting. Interesting. I wonder why it's uneven. It's probably because of the bombs. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do this then. Bomb goes on the bottom. Then we have a connector here. But, you know, an ultra heavy cube right there in the center. Connector on top of that. Bomb there. Doesn't work. Might have worked if I hadn't blown everything up first. Okay, so let's try... It's ultra heavy cube. Bomb. Connector. Bomb. Yeah, so that won't destroy it, but that will work if I can get the bombs in there. Which I certainly can. There we go! Just need a little bit of timing. Moving parts. And I have 2 build plates too. So what I could do is I could have a bunch of rockets here move forward through this into here, and then there's no bomb though. When the I think the intended thing to do here, from the looks of things, is regardless of what else I do here, this goes here. Slap a... Let's see, probably on the bottom. Nah, on the back. Let's do it on the back. No, not on the back. Really should be on the top. No, let's put it here. Hopefully that doesn't stick to the thing. Yeah, no, it's stuck to the thing. That's what I was afraid of. Okay, so this goes here. Get an ultra heavy there. Connector. Another ultra heavy. So that way I can shut off the anti-gravity with a button press. And that, I think, is the assumption here. I'm just gonna make sure it doesn't shut off by itself and it only shuts off. Yeah, it looks like it only shuts off when I push the button. That's fine then. Reset. Right, now for this. This is weird because there's an actual timing aspect on this one. Okay, so I can do... I got a heavy pillar vertical. Which I guess what I could do with this... I could actually just put this here, have this jet forward into there and destroy that block. Just like that. And then have a second one come through afterwards. Which will destroy the blocks, maybe? Okay, so let's put some ultra heavy cubes over here. Okay, now on top of you, you're going to build my... I don't even know how to describe this. This weird... I don't even know, man. Let's See if this works. I don't think it will, but who knows? Okay, so 2 and 3 fire first. Okay, let's try that again. I wish I could put more leeway in between these two, but alas. There's got to be a better way to do this. But what? Like that vertical piece is the only thing that could possibly go here, really. I guess what I could do, actually, is instead of doing it there, I could build my base pieces here. Like this. And just have this sitting up here like this. I don't know where to put these. Good, that one worked. Yes! Somehow that worked. Somehow that did it. Ah, yeah, we have lasers now. Right, so lasers are a lot of fun. Now, the big deal about lasers is, here, let me just do a quick demonstration. You activate the laser, then you activate the thing that turns around, and it slices right through it. Just like that. And the fun part is, when you don't have phone calls coming in every 10 minutes, you do something like this. You put a rotating part here. You put a rotating arm here. You put a laser on that. And for funsies, you put a laser over here as well. So, turn on both lasers, right? You start this one rotating, which is 2. Which lets you rotate that thing around like this. Then you start one rotating, which gives you the ability to fire this laser willy-nilly all over the place. Use mirrors to reflect lasers? Oh my god. Oh my goodness gracious. How do I... Okay, how do I get the laser over there is my question. Like, actually how? Do I have to, like, extend the laser all the way out here? Unfortunately, I can't quite hit the angle from here. So I think, actually, if I go this direction, that might work. And then let's do... one axis there. One axis there. Okay, so laser turn on. Gotta rotate the thing around. Okay, I went too far. It's fine. There we go. That takes care of some of it. And then, if I want to, I can also rotate it upwards in order to get a different angle. Now, there should be another red core in there someplace that I'm going to hit in a second. There it is. It's fine. It worked. Deactivate walls to progress. Okay, so this is where I start. I can fire lasers off there. Okay, I can fire lasers off this way, which destroys this thing. Ah, I see. Basically the same thing I had been doing before. Rotate there. Okay, so one is this angle. Okay, it's rotated the wrong direction. So here's part of the problem with this one. I don't have enough vertical, like, distance to actually move it properly. Unless I can do, like... No, because if I do that, it's not going to be vertical. What? Oh, because I shot it directly at the mirror and it destroyed itself. Right, of course. Stupid. Oh, it's too short. Oh, interesting. Okay. Didn't even realize that was part of the problem. Alright, so now... Okay, so now I have to come back here and do this. There we go. That's a goofy one. That's real goofy. I see now why it's there, though, because you can't just have it rotate forever. You have to keep it in the angle in order to not destroy itself with the reflected mirror. Or the one that's, like, directly facing it. Rails. Huh. I think I see. I think I understand. Alright, so get this here. Slap some lasers on in that direction. I think I probably need to raise these up a little bit, actually. Let's get another ultra heavy cube there. Laser. Ultra heavy cube there. Connector. Laser. Yeah, whatever works. Okay, that clearly doesn't work, though. If I had to guess, I'd say this is probably the right height. But how do I get this balanced now? Yeah, whatever, it works. Let's watch that again. I want to see that one go again. Beautiful. Oh, you know what? Actually, even better. Let's do that again. And I'm gonna grab a GIF of that in action. Wait for it. Okay. There we go. That would be a good filter for this. Peach, Ferris, Faith, Blut, Abrams, or Morpheus? Let's go with no filter. Okay, I think this is good. It works so well. It just works so well. There we go. Rocket-powered laser delivery service. That's a good name for it. What? This is the start point. It looks like that's instructions. You have to build up like this. Because if you don't, the lasers that are there will just destroy whatever you're building. That's pretty goofy. Alright, let's add this right here. Alright, let's see how much I can get rid of just without having to move it. Come on. Come on, I got... Okay, so let's see here. Got it. And... Okay, what's left? What's left? There it is. Rift. Okay, so I need to fire a laser, like... I need to get a laser here to bounce off and hit this thing, which will do what exactly? I guess I'll find out. Let's see what exactly this is gonna lead to. Okay, so I've got to be able to rotate it up a little bit and maybe do a couple small fine adjustments. Or not, apparently. That's fine too. I just want to, like, look at that. You can actually see, I guess, like, shader stuff or something, which is making it look like it's reflective, but that's pretty impressive still. Okay, let's get down here. Let's... Okay, so that shut down a bunch of What exactly? That shut down the walls? But how does that... Oh, it creates a build spot! Oh, I see. I see. Alright, and then we go over here. We just take our little rotary thing here. And we take one of these. And we take one of these. And we take one of these. Just slightly too high, it looks like. Can I get away with just doing this? Let's find out. Yes, in fact, I can. Stadium with the sphere. And I don't know what that is. Do I have to blow that up? Probably. Okay, so I have to destroy all these things in order to destroy those. I'm digging the, like, the beats that are going on. Not rotating in the right direction. I feel like I'm going to need this rotator later, but I have to use it here. So what the fuck is this? Okay, I might be able to do it like this. Yeah! Oh, it's a mirror ball! It's a disco ball! Okay. Interesting. Activate pistons to throw objects. I see. I understand perfectly. Oh, oh, my computer did not like that one. Oh, come on. That's like a 50% chance it worked. There's one of them, and there's one of them right there that I can't hit anymore. Okay, maybe... Okay, actually, you know what? Let's take that connector, put it right there. Heavy beam, put it right there. Ah, it feels so good. Use cannons to reach faraway targets. Congratulations, you've now unlocked firepower. Okay, so those ones just completely tear up this entire area, which means that you need to use that to launch things over into that spot. Got it. So, let's see here. Heavy pillar. Heavy pillar. Slightly off. Slightly off. These ones need to be a little bit closer to, like, the actual inside here. Like this. Try this. Oh man, it's close. Whatever, somehow it worked. I'm not going to complain. One move was made and it worked. Haha. Armored shells protect from cannon. I see. So if I had to guess... needs to be a little higher up. So probably connector here. This. That works. And then this cannon is gonna go here. Well, the other cannon has fallen, so that's not gonna be too helpful. We'll just do this, though. Is that too high? It's a little too high. Oh, there was a bunch of them. Okay, I understand now. So this would need to be here, like this. And then you have 1, 2 there. Like that. Probably there-ish. The last one. Alright, so 1. Wrong one. Shit. 2. Can't go anywhere with this. Go back to last move. Okay, so that's this one. Oh, sure, whatever works. And then 3, 4. Yeah! Somehow that other one just fell by itself. I don't know, it worked, whatever. It did it, that's what counts. 4, 4, arm. Oh, wait, no. That would be stupid, right? I think I know what I have to do here. I think what I have to do is I have to use a rotator like this. Do this. Okay, so it's most of the way there. Let's reset that. Put another one of these here and put an ultra heavy cube. Okay, let's see how this one goes. It actually went all the way, as it turns out. Okay, then. Let's revert that real quick, because I can do better. Very easily, in fact. Not that easily, as it turns out. Let's try that. And boom! Now that's what I like to see! I had to create a shield to protect the bomb. I still only destroyed 56% of the level. How? I don't know. I don't even know where the other 50% of the level was. Raft. Raft. Huh. If I had to guess... If I had to guess, I've got to build a tower that goes up here, destroys this and that to activate anti-gravity, and also to send this thing flying into the rest of this. That is my assumption. So let's see how that does. Big connector right there. Probably shouldn't, actually. Because this thing's going to need to fly around in a minute. Okay, I think that's how far out the thing goes. That's what that is. Okay, is that aiming... Yeah, it's pretty much aiming at the right spot. Okay, that kind of works a little bit. Not particularly well, granted, but it did do the job to an extent. Oh, I just missed. Just missed it. So I think if I make it slightly taller, that might actually work. Like this. Oh, come on! It's right there. Yeah, there we go. And then just hit that one for good measure. And everything falls to pieces. That better be a 100% destruction. 98, I'll take it. It's probably like one or two small pieces that escape my wrath. Ride. Ride. Basically, I'm going to have to use this thing to create as stable a base as possible. Because this is a frictionless surface, which means that things can just slip and slide off this as they want. Alright, so how many things am I destroying here? 1, 2, 3, 4... Is that it? Sure looks like it. Alright. Big problem is that these are slightly too large, so I can't really make a nice, concise base. What? Did that fucking go through? Okay, well, it's nice and solid is the big important part here. It is quite solid. Just this shockingly missed somehow. There we go. Okay, good. I was afraid that was gonna... Okay, that works. I just need one more on the surface, and I'd like to reload what I had. Do I have to really wait for this thing to go back? Okay, let's go back to the main menu here real quick. I'm curious, how many worlds are there currently in the game? 7, the Sun, World 5. Okay, so I'm actually getting there. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Okay, let's try this again. First. There we go. That's in position. Next. Nectar. Ultra heavy cube. So, let's turn this here. Okay, so cannon 1 fires first. Then these are 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do 3, 2, 4, 5. Hey, look at that. Did it. Nice little shooting gallery. Didn't even have to be that precise with them. As long as they were in the right spots, they're basically fine because the explosives. Gunship. So I'm basically doing the exact same thing again. But this time I have to have guns on both sides? Okay, so I need to have guns on both. I need to have a gun pointing forward, at least one. And then if I can shoot so I need to have at least one gun pointing forward. Plus bombs. This is real goofy. Okay, let's see here. Okay, so let's do this. Ultra heavy cube base. Connector. These are... Okay, these ones are required. Those ones are not, because it looks like those don't have a core. No, that one has a core. It's kind of hidden, though. Okay, so this one has a core that's sort of hidden behind this barrier. This one has a core that's exposed, but it's just those two. These ones do not have anything. So that takes a little bit of work off my plate. Good. Let's see. I'm probably going to need to have it a little higher up before I even have the guns in place. Okay, so now, as for this part, let's do this. That'll hit the one in the center. I can have this here. I'm going to actually move this here so I can have this and this. And I'm going to have two bombs here. Let's make sure that's in the right spot. All right, good. Why isn't that bomb working? Now, why can't I move that one around? There we go. And you know what? I bet I could probably load a second cannon underneath it right here. With no problem. Like under here. Let's go. Cannon 1, fire! God damn it. Perfect timing. Alright, wait for it. Gotta wait for the doors to close before I go. Cannon 1, fire! Whoops. Those are all too high, aren't they? Yeah, those cannons were all too high, I think. It's hard to gauge is the problem. Wait, no, not that one. There we go. second. I'm gonna switch to free cam real quick, just so I can get in here and put these cannons here. There we go. Alright, so cannon 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, okay, good. Cannon 1, fire! Cannons 2 and 3, fire! What the fuck? It seems like it got shot too high. Yeah, it's like floating it upwards. That's what's going on. That's a problem. So how do I get it to float it up, down, not upwards? I guess I can put more weight on the top. Maybe that'll help. This. I don't think that's enough, but we'll find out. Good. That almost worked. For some reason, these two didn't blow up. Cannon 1, fire! Oh, that's awkward. And for good measure, anti-grav turned off. I mean, hey, it worked. Somehow it worked. The top part disconnected and slammed, and I managed to bomb the parts that counted. 95% destroyed. Yeah. All right, next level. We are now in 5-1. Soup? Was that called soup? Magnet. The fuck is a magnet? Uh-huh. So a magnet is incredibly powerful. So that, I see why it's called soup now, because you're stirring it up. You're stirring the pot. I'm gonna put these here. I want to keep these magnets from falling to bits and pieces. Actually, I should probably... This is fine. Okay, I don't think nice and evenly balanced is the way to go here. In fact, I would go so far as to say that's probably not at all what I want to do. I probably want to do something like this. Put two magnets over here on the edge. Well, that's a little unfortunate. My magnet got destroyed, but it's fine. I can keep stirring the pot. Well, actually, turns out it was not fine. Okay, so I gotta wait for one to finish. Nice. Torrent. Excuse me? Okay. So I've got a cannon I can use right here. Which will... What is this gonna do? So that sends the balls out. I think what I need to do is I need to make a pathway that will support these balls on their journey, as it were. Let's hope this is enough. It better be enough. Alright, balls, let's see what you got. Is that an infinite supply? No, but it is a fairly large one. Let's see where they go. That's what I like to see. Not quite far enough, though. It's a little too short. Okay, so if I do this, like how well does this work? Just to start. I wonder if instead of doing this, like if instead of doing that, can I just move this over a bit? Let's put this right here, for example, right? Like this. Maybe more like this. Let's have something like this going off the entire way. Does that work? Sure does. I wish there was a restart button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Alright, so now... What is it? What is this doing? This is what I want it to do. Just want this thing to fucking... Come on, man. Just give me something. If I put the cannon here... Like that. That'll work a little bit better. Why? Why? Why isn't it placing? Why wasn't that placing? Why isn't it placing? Is there even enough room to go here if I... No. Why isn't it placing down is my question. What's stopping it? Jeez. For some reason, it's not letting me place on the ones that are like lower over here, but I can place on the top ones for no problem. Okay, let's see if this works. Needs a little bit more to go. I'm very close, though. Sick. Right, that's not actually connected, is it? Let's go back to last move there. Alright. Which opens up the floodgates. And the floodgates will hopefully just enough to get a lot of these through. I just need... What? No, it's slightly too low. It's just slightly too low. What do I do with this? No, it's just, it's slightly too low. How do I get it so it's not slightly too low? Feels like there's a bit of a stop that's happening someplace in there. So I gotta watch this very carefully to see where it is. I'm curious. Oh. Yeah, I guess that would do it, wouldn't it? That's less a hint and more a solution, isn't it? Like, I'm not too chuffed about doing that one because that one's a little, it's like, it's doable other ways, but at the same time, it's just like, it needs, like, a specific precision level to get it to work properly, whereas this one is a much easier solution I just didn't do. Either way could work, but it would actually be like a luck chance thing if it had been happening. I guess this would give you more distance, wouldn't it? Elegance. Oh! I did it. Oh, come on. Conveyor. Oh, Jesus, are you serious? Alright, well, let's see if this does it. I suppose it wasn't actually that surprising. It's just like, oh, that's a weird one. That's just a really weird solution that's like, yeah, that totally works, doesn't it? Red Flood. Oh, that's an evocative name, isn't it? So I need to somehow destroy both of those things. So if I had to guess, it's probably vertical hinge here. Heavy beam connector. Heavy beam connector. Magnet. Rocket one direction. Rocket other direction. Rocket one is there. You know what? Whatever works. Whatever works. The red flood has been opened. The floodgates awaken. Unleash the orbs. Nice. Train. Okay, so rockets and magnets, it looks like. So heavy... No, because that doesn't actually fit, does it? Alright, connector goes on the bottom. Heavy beam on top. Connectors here. Goes there. Rocket here. Magnet here, I guess? I feel like this doesn't have enough space to hit anything. Oh, it does, as it turns out. Okay. That was my mistake, though. I was expecting this to... Okay, I think I know how to do this now, then. Really? Is there actually not enough space for this? God damn it. Okay, well, I'll go here then. Let's see. I want another heavy beam. Let's put it there. Thrusters here. Magnet there. So we got a rocket sled. Okay, I have to wait for them to be down, as it turns out. Let's go! Wait for it. Seriously? Really? Seriously? Thank you. That's what I thought. Nice. All right. 6. Volley. What am I destroying? Where's the thing I'm destroying even? Oh. Ah. Okay, I think I see what I have to do. So I actually have to get these things into here. So that's probably this. Okay, well that wasn't it, clearly. Maybe the hinge goes first? Let's do hinge first. Rotator. Heavy beam. Rotator. Do I even need the hinge? I don't think so. Has that been doing anything? Hit some stuff. Seems to have done a little bit. Hey, look at that, it worked! Alright, well, let's do this then. Let's do this. Gonna gather a nice pile of these things, if possible, which it doesn't seem like it's gonna do. Doesn't seem like it's gonna do that nicely. There's like one left. There's literally one thing left. Let's see where this goes. Show it. Hey! Did it. It worked. Alright, now, complete. I don't have to do this level. I've finished it pretty decently, too. Let's play again. I'm curious what the solution that the show hint is here. Okay, yeah. Ah, I see. So you have a much lower rotator going on. Yeah, okay. I was wondering mostly why there was a hinge included. That allows you to get much closer to it and let you, like, crane move it around. That makes sense. Okay, skip level. Which I'm glad is a button, by the way. The sun! Okay, that's the start point. There's these things over here. It looks like there's a build pad here that I need to unlock. And then... Oh, it's actually... Oh, God, I'm actually destroying the sun, huh? Well, okay, then. Let's see, what can I do? What can I do? This is gonna be a toughie. So I need to have... See, first off, I need to have probably a rocket sled with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cannons on it. Which is all of them. Unsurprisingly so. Okay, let's see what we got. This is going to be tricky, too, because it's a long-term one. I've got to keep enough materials. Like, once I get this build thing set up... Once I get this build set up, I need to somehow get the thing to destroy these pieces, which... I don't know, what would that be? Laser? Magnet. Magnet for those ones. Would I be able to... Hold on, I've got 6 rockets, right? Would I be able to do this instead with just a single magnet? Just like, rocket to here. Maybe? No, because this is like a track. So it'd be like rocket to here, rocket up, magnets. But I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, that is it. That will work. That will work. It's just... Okay, which one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so those are in order. Good. Got it. Okay, so then what do I do here? God, I don't know how I can... The only thing I can guess is that maybe this will move up when I destroy that one, maybe? I don't know, man. Well, only thing I can do is build something as stable as possible and hope it works. That's all I can do. Let's get one bomb there, one bomb there. There we go. Thrusters are loaded into place. Let's try loading these magnets on here too. Look at this fucking ship! Anti-grav! Okay, that's perfect. That's what I was... What? Are you fucking serious? Are you fucking... What? That's not cool. Right, okay, so I gotta restart the level. Well, on the bright side, I know exactly what to do, but that's... Why did that happen? Is there a bug report? Performance. No, there's no bug report. It's annoying. That's really annoying. They may not have tested this properly, is my guess. I messed up. There we go. Like that. They may not have tested it properly so that if you have a game like, if you have a level like this, which actually does require using both of these things, it doesn't properly save it as being like set in the second stage. That's my only guess as to what happened there. Okay, so let's see here. Okay, then put a connector there so I can load on like the lance. There we go. And now I've got this absolute unit ready to rock. Let's fucking go. Now, where is that rewinding it to? Thank God. So basically, it looks like as long as I don't use this last cube, it won't revert me to the previous step. Which is an oversight that really should be fixed. So it looks like part of the problem is it's also pointing down. So let's do this. It's pointing down and also, like, bending to the left, which is odd. There shouldn't be any problem with the weight distribution, so I don't know why I'd be doing that. I guess one thing I could do is just fire the central thruster. Which is 1. I see. So let's do this then. Magnets on. Oh, right, of course. There's a lip. There's a slow lip there. That's the problem. And I'm still not... Why is that off? Is that off center? It is off center. Why was it off center? That shouldn't have been off center. Anyway. Now those are off center. Why are those off center? Why isn't it going back on? That's pushing it down. I bet I know why it's off. Oh, hey, look at that. That's... You're not supposed to see that. Don't look. That's very curious. That's very curious. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, well, let's slap both bombs back in there. Okay. Game, would you like to explain yourself? Game? Game, would you like to explain yourself? Game, would you like to explain yourself? I think it might be in the ground or something. There might be something weird going on where it's like in the ground. Also, there's like an unnecessarily amount of detail. Like, whoop. Like, look, you can see all the... You can actually like look inside the grating and look at all this stuff. There's like detail all the way down to here for no reason. You'll never see this unless you're doing free cam. This is completely unnecessary. There is an extraordinarily unnecessary amount of detail in this game. I can appreciate that, but also, like, Jesus Christ. Like, look. Look at the texture on the block. It has textures. You'll never see that much. I'm going to turn off free cam again because it's a little easier to work with this. Okay. Put the other connector up here. Now we have that piece there. There we go. Flight of the Sun Keeper. Now, why did that explode? I think this might be too big. This might actually need to go like this to even it up. Okay, so it looks like part of the problem is actually... Whoops. I forgot the thrusters were relabeled, as it were. So which one is this? That's thruster 3. And then that's overshooting somehow. And then that's flipping around upside down and going up into the air. Okay, so 3. 3 until it gets off the starter point. Uh-huh. Why did it flip? Is my question. Why is it flipping? Still a little bit of rotation going on, but it's not terrible. Still good. Still good. So once it gets to the other side, it'll destroy that thing. Okay. So I want 4 and 1. Maybe... Okay, so that worked up until that last point. Actually, okay, so let's... 3 off the edge, as before. Okay, keep going until I hit there just to get some burn so I don't spend as long in the air as possible. Good. Nice and even. Nice and even. It's nice and even. Then when I get to this point... Perfect! Into the sun! Ha ha! Nice. Alright, and that is currently everything available in Abriss. Back to the main menu. So, this game is in early access, so just be warned that this is not the full game. That said, what is there currently is a lot of fun to play around with. One thing I will say is, let's look at the campaign real quick, just so I can sort of look at it. Everything here, like these first several levels, like everything up until combustion was really cool because all that stuff was designed around you making the machine to do the job. Like, you gotta make the arm to kick the bombs through the stuff, or make your gunship. The gunship was super sick. Like, that was a really cool one, because you make your gunship and you fly it through there. But after the first level, level 5, because this one's just like a tutorial thing to introduce magnets, the rest of these aren't about building a cool machine that does the thing that you need. They're about working with the red balls and doing weird physics puzzle stuff in a game that doesn't have, like, set physics that are always constant, so you can tweak things and then fix them up. The only one that was different was the sun, which is a really good, like, ending level for this, but the problem with the sun is it also does kind of work with the physics. It has a cool thing right there with, like, the gravity that you had to, like, cross the gap and then hit the thing at the very end. Like, that's cool. And you do have to make your own machines to actually do it. But you do still have to work around, like, the level stuff. Like, it's a fine level. It's a fine level. It's a good level. But the rest of these, not so much. Because, like, this one is, okay, tutorial for the balls. Then tutorial for the magnets in the balls. Then the balls. This one actually isn't the balls, is it? This one's actually a machine. This one's the balls more, again, though. But, like, those ones are fine. Oh, actually, I do want to see something here. Like, the ball one is, like, it's okay once in a while, but most of the time you want to build something that does the job. You don't want to have to go like, oh, great, it's a weird physics puzzle in a game that doesn't have, like, set physics, so you have to deal with randomization each time you run it. Sometimes it'll work, sometimes it won't. That's fine most of the time, because there's enough leeway with the explosions and the lasers and the rotating parts and things just smashing into each other. That doesn't matter. But in, like, those ones, it's not the best. Also, I just wanted to see here, what is the show hint for this? Oh, a lot more cannons than I've used. A lot more cannons than or a lot more pieces than I use. I used one. I suppose that would work, though, because it does keep you on the track. Like, that will actually keep you on the track so you don't slide around, which is pretty good. Then this one, I don't know what the deal with this one is, because the thing is too short. Is it just, like, make a nice, even, heavy object, I guess? Anyway, so in addition to... Anyway, as far as the campaign goes, like, it's cool as long as they keep making, like, new interesting things or new challenging things that you have to build around, as opposed to build a thing that supports the floated balls, or make a thing that moves a mirror into place so a laser you don't control hits something. That stuff doesn't work too well. Stuff like the train, or building the machine at the end of the sun, or the gunship, or making this thing that shoots multiple cannons and has to stay stable. Like, that's all great. And also, it's really cool. And aesthetically, it is so cool to look at when you're destroying all these things and seeing all the pieces flying everywhere and the big GPU destroying explosions. Like, it's fantastic. Also here is a sandbox mode, which of course there is. Like, the big draw of this game is build stuff to destroy other stuff. Why wouldn't there be one? So you get your selection of a tower, a wall, a solid cube, a spaghetti tower, because it's very thin. Spaghetti, the big boy. Triple wall. I don't know why it's taking so long to load these in each time I click. The long wall, if you want to do bombing again. Tall tower. That is a very tall tower. Fortress. Destroyer? It's a windmill. A station? That's fancy looking. The orb. And back to tower. And of course, you have the ability to set built ground position further away over there. Or just everywhere. Literally everywhere. If you want to just build something to just take down a tower from every direction. You also have environment stuff. You want to change what it looks like. You can change how the gravity works. Is there gravity? Is there no gravity? You can save and load a construct. And you can reset the stuff. And of course, because it's sandbox, you have literally infinite of everything. You got infinite horizontal hinges. I don't see vertical hinges, though, which is strange. Yeah, I see. There's horizontal hinge, but there's no vertical hinge for whatever reason. And also for funsies, there's apparently a shotgun someplace. Which is, that's pretty good. So if you want to just build some wacky stuff, this is the place. Let's see what happens when I do this. Go. I just wanted to see that happen. Anyway, yeah. That's Abriss, though. That's a fun game. I'll definitely be keeping an eye on that as it progresses in development, and I want to see, like, where it's going to go. That's it. The game isn't perfect by any stretch of the imagination at the moment, both in terms of, like, content and how it works. Apart from the couple levels which are kind of weak, you do need more levels where you have a much wider range of tools to work with and just like more targets. Because a lot of the levels are closer to being puzzles. They're not target practice or firing range. They are a specific thing where you need to have a specific, not necessarily set of tools, but or not like a specific set construct to build, but you need to have a specific set of tools to work with them. Like, you need to have cannons, you need to have rockets, you need to have hinges. A lot of them are like that. And then the ones that aren't like that are the very basic ones of just, like, topple a tower onto a thing. So I'd really like a lot more levels that have more build points or a lot more freedom to work with. So you can just drop a construct to one place and build something, and somebody else might have a completely different way of going about it because of the tools they have and the way they like to build. Like, more levels where you just have extra things to work with. Fun levels, not puzzle levels. That's just my personal preference. And as for the, like, just as an example, some of those later levels, lasers just went away. Granted, they had to because of how some of those levels work. Like, if in the sun, I could literally just shot the thing right at the very end of the level without having to do anything if I had a laser. But, like, that tool completely went away by the end. I kept cannons and magnets and, like, hinge and rotator a little bit, but I didn't see any lasers anymore. I only saw hinge once, and I didn't even have to use it. Like, more levels where you just have more stuff. The sandbox itself is fine. It's got tools and stuff, and you need it, and you can do that. I like the ability to place a build space, because I don't think these are, like... This is set locations, but I'd like to be able to go, like, put it right here and rotate around like a build space builds, because it's a sandbox. Like, it's not like I'm doing anything game-breaking there. Oh, that's a piston. I didn't even realize. Huh. More environmental stuff like pistons would be cool too, actually. Stuff which, like, you have to play around with to make your constructs act in ways that you normally couldn't. Not like the balls. The balls are just like, build a path, use the magnet, whatever. Pistons are like, okay, so sometimes you have to load blocks onto the piston. Sometimes you have to load your entire construct onto the piston. Sometimes the piston is just doing the work for you and have to get the piston to fire off. That sort of thing. About the sandbox, though, one thing I will point out is, for whatever reason, saving and loading constructs does not work right. You can save your construct, but loading it causes the game to, like, not let you run it for whatever reason. It's weird. I don't understand. Otherwise, I think it's really good. It's in a very good state at the moment. If they just keep expanding on it and making it, like... Ah, the game froze. Ah! Oh, there you go. That's just the thing, isn't it? Alright, anyway. If they keep expanding the game, working on it, making it better, you know, changing... Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, it's just straight up gone. Okay. Anyway, that's... Yeah. It's not finished. But it is there. Oh! There we go. Hey, it's back. Anyway, so, the game's not finished. It has a lot of work ahead of it, both in terms of optimization, bug fixing, and just adding more things and refining levels and how they're doing them. But right now, I would say it's a lot of fun. It's incredibly stylish. Like, I just made 3 or 4 GIFs just in this stream just for fun because it's so cool to see, like, these things just, like, smash into each other and destroy off. It also makes me want to go back and do Besiege again. I really got to go back and play that and finish it, because I've been sitting on that game for quite some time and just haven't gone back to it. Anyway, go check that out. The game is in early access. It is currently, I want to say $15 on sale. Let's see, it's 15% off. It is $14.44 on sale. Normal price is $17. So, go check that out. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. As always, enjoy the rest of your day, evening, night, what have you. I'll be back tomorrow with programming. I've made a little bit of progress off screen, getting controller support working for block ball, so that's... I'm going to be excited to show that off, and also do some last bits and pieces for, like, customizable controls. And next week, I'm going to be playing Weird West on Friday. I said yesterday I was going to play it on Thursday, but that was a mistake because I'd forgotten that next week on Thursday is the Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous DLC, the second one. So I'm excited to try that out as well. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you next time. And yeah, go check out Abriss.